Hmm. All right, hello and welcome everyone to Cybercast episode 223, the Transformer and Action Figure podcast show. My name is Josh, also known as G1 Extron, and I'm joined with two of our castmates today. Dakota, Brent, Dalton, they're all at TFCON, which we'll be covering some stuff from that show. There was also the Shanghai Comic-Con, I believe is what it was. So we got a couple of things from there as well. So all kinds of stuff, but go ahead and introduce yourself. Mike, let's start with you.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike. You can find me everywhere as Just Another G.I. Joe Show.
And I am Sportimus. You can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus and on Twitter as Sportimus Prime. And I'm hanging out with Headless One-Legged Hordak. Scary.
It's a nice figure.
Yard sale fun.
Oh, and we are missing Rick as well. He's decided to go to like Disney World or something.
Universal Studios. I think it's their anniversary.
Their anniversary.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, that's no excuse to go.
Exactly. How dare they?
All right. Also, you guys know that I'm a Penn State fan, and there's 3 minutes left in the game, so I'm kind of watching that as well. So if you just kind of hear like little outburst and like you're like this. We knew he was a little crazy, but he has absolutely lost his mind now. Yeah, actually, I'm just kind of watching the game. So, all right. So we're going to start off with Dalton's favorite. These what do they call them? Bots or something like that.
Yeah, I dig them.
That's exactly what I said on Twitter. I was like. It's who at Hasbro said like, hey, you remember those things we used to throw in the Happy Meals for free?
Yep.
Let's sell them. You know,
money.
How much money do you think we can make off those things?
Yeah, suckers buy anything.
Now, Sportimus, I saw that. I think I was having a conversation with K-Bar, and he was like, I guess they're all right, you know, for like little kids. And I'm like, yeah, but so are the Micromasters, you know, to where they're a simple transformation, but, you know, they're cool, you know, for young kids and adult. I think we can all appreciate those. Besides, my nephew, he's not going to, hey, you have the option of, you can have a tank and a jet and a sports car, or you can have a ice cream cone that turns into a unicorn and some scissors and a hot dog, you know, like which ones do you want to play with?
I think there's a penguin back there.
There's even a TV set. I mean, it's crazy. I like it. I think this will appeal to not only the little kids, but some of the adult collectors too.
I don't think it's going to hit a whole lot of adult collectors.
No, but we'll hit a few.
Maybe those that collect the Happy Meal toys and you know, from the 80s and are like, oh, you know, I've got my one little shelf of that stuff. Maybe they pick them up, but your main adult collectors, I don't think any of them are going to really care about this.
I'm sure we'll see a toy review on these done by Autobotimus.
Hey guys, guess what I got?
I don't get them. I don't understand.
These scissors don't cut.
It seems like it's a lot of plastic to where these would probably cost a little bit more than what I would think. Well,
I think they're like what, 2 pack,
slice
5
pizza.
pack? Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. Pizza, a drink.
This is it, man. We want to know why our fandom's going straight down the toilet.
This is like the pinnacle of Transformers right here.
It's a little bar soap, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Don't drop the soap.
All right, well, that's those things. So I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on those, but you see how it was something we were going to talk about on Galactic Gumbo if we were going to do a show that the Hasbro's having to let people go, and I guess they're not making as much money. We look at these first two tabs. We usually try to get the kitty stuff kind of out of the way as soon as possible. That way we can kind of get into the bigger boy stuff. But I think a lot of it's stuff like this because the price points on these things are still high, to where I don't think people are really going to be spending that much money on these high price point items, but are for little kids,
No, that's at least almost a $20 toy at Walgreens right there. Because those box ones there are, I think, Walgreens. They're pretty much exclusive to Walgreens.
Yeah, that's the Walgreens line.
Yeah, and this is on Amazon as well.
Yeah, that's at least $17, $18 toy easily. That has no articulation whatsoever.
Yeah,
And they want to know why their profits were in the shitter this last quarter. This is
Looks like he's got
why.
it right there. Hey, what's up, Frank? Oh my God! Of course, James Franklin's gonna screw this up.
That long snapper again?
No.
Oh, look at that.
He's trying to run out the clock because we're up by 6, and he ran 3 plays in 19 seconds. Like, why? Like the play clock's 40 seconds.
Play your clock, yeah. Play your clock off.
There was 3 minutes left. No, you didn't miss anything. I just kind of talked about the bots, for a quick second.
Oh, these are even more. This is, yeah.
My eyes, they burn.
No painted rims, and that's a no-go.
No knees.
No.
He's got elbows.
I can definitely see his arms. That's a no-go. No.
Okay, they're about to punt. Minute 30 seconds left.
Yay.
Well, he didn't throw it into the end zone this time, so we didn't get a safety. That's good. That was actually a good punt.
By the way, BotBots has a football too. Gotta go for that.
There we go.
That's the best transformer ever right there.
I don't know why it's here. We go. Okay.
Ah.
So the Studio series, you're going to be getting the Optimus, Jetfire, and what's his name, Bone Crusher.
Yeah. Finally. I'm looking forward to these.
And I've got some versus picks, so you can see what they look like with their
counterpart.
Yeah.
I'll wait to comment on that crap.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh. So how big is this Bone Crusher?
Yeah,
Are these all Voyagers?
They're all Void? Okay.
Okay.
Are they?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I know Prime.
The original was deluxe, and
yes.
That Prime looks like a deluxe.
No, it's big. He's at least a Voyager.
Oh, he's got to be a Voyager. His rims are painted.
Yeah.
It has to be. I don't know, man. We just got, what is this? The Studio Series repaint of what's already out there now? I mean, come on.
Ah, there we go. Jetfire.
Yeah, and there's I've got some pictures where that shows the two combined as well. No flags. Let's go.
I'm kind of glad that they're doing the Jetfire because I do like the leader class, the original one, but this has no electronics, so hopefully the transformation will be better and it'll be more stable.
Did they say this is a leader class on him? I would go back. I'm sorry, Josh.
Where?
Leader. Okay, it is a leader class. Okay.
It is leader. How about Prime?
I think it was Voyager. Bone Crusher's a Voyager.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then all that is, it's, I bet you anything that is a straight repaint of the one that's already out.
Oh!
See, he's excited.
Yeah, let's see what happened.
Better paint out.
I just got a first down.
Who did? Penn State has the ball.
I was driving, dude, with 50 seconds left. Yeah, you can still see all the robot here at the bottom.
That's unavoidable. Yeah, you put that away.
All right, so here's some verses for you. There's the old one, new one.
Swords, gun. We have vehicle.
Yeah. Vehicle looks a lot better.
Yeah.
What is the paint? I mean, that's the only difference on it.
Paint and chest is.
This silver, I think, looks better with the rims and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my!
The smokestacks are different too.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Yeah, look at the transformation on the one to the right to the left. There's a hinge there on the bumper in the front.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. So there might be a different mold.
Yeah.
And you can tell the smokestacks are different. The one on the left, I just didn't care for that one at all. It'd have to be like a in-hand decision for me. It's the
too
boy.
dark.
It's the leader Jetfire. I'm really interested in.
All right, we can get to him. Cameron says the smokestacks may just not be extended because
Interns. Yeah.
Hasbro. I think that new Jetfire looks better.
Oh yeah.
Or the design of it. This one looks like. Does this have like chrome or something on it, or shiny
I can't
pieces?
remember. I think that might have been the difference.
This one just looks more sleek. I think this one looks chromy, which is kind of cool. But
the one on the right looks like the transformation might be a hell of a lot easier than what their other one was.
I like that matte finish.
Over
the gloss.
It's not the. It's got like the old, like he was an old jet, and you got the one on the left where he's like a brand new painted jet, where you got the old looking one on the right. So I can dig the one on the right. Yeah, oh yeah.
Huge difference.
Yeah, I like the Studio Series one.
Mm-hmm.
That would go nice with Blackout if anyone has Blackout.
But the other one is called Movie the Best.
It's not the best. Just
Not
because it's best
anymore.
in the title doesn't mean it.
It's been bettered.
Weathered.
Yeah. Bastard. You bastard.
And here's Revenge of the Fallen version.
God, look
Look
how hideous that was. Jesus. And just imagine the secondary market price in that damn thing. It's
It's gonna
insane.
plummet, yeah.
Oh, is
Well,
it?
no, just currently now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it will. People. It's the same thing with Fort Max. It's the same thing with Fort Max. Original versus Encore. Encore got released. Boy, the price on that damn thing fell like a rock.
Yep.
Go back
This
to one
one
more.
is blue. What?
Oh, no, go to the next. Oh, right there. Right, go back.
The Jets?
Right there. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at all that open space down there. All that nothing covered up.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you have electronics in there and batteries.
Yeah.
All right, 34 seconds, 3rd and 10.
Hurts the mold.
Stop them. Oh, God, you had that sack. Come on, dude.
This Studio Series is really shaping out. I like it. Shaping out nicely.
There's your little combine mode.
Ooh.
Oh, incomplete.
Oh, these are made to combine.
Yep.
Oh,
But
well,
will he stand up?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
He's holding them.
Yeah, let's see one of them not holding him. Okay.
There you go. So it's just setting them up. And someone was just a little eager to take some pictures, it looks like, maybe.
Let's see if we can fool everybody. This one can't stand either. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because you got to think they had 2 leader classes trying to put them together on the first one?
That was really a mess. Yeah.
It was a horrible mess.
Okay.
This here would be easy. You got a larger one on top of a smaller figure. That might make some sense.
Yes! 13 seconds left.
Are they 4th and 10?
No, it's 3rd and 10. Sorry, I'll be more engaging whenever this game's over. And then here's some
Yeah.
I like that.
other stuff.
Me too. That looks good.
The Jetfire looks really good. Just imagine it took them over 10 years to actually get this crap right.
Yeah, it's only 10 years, a decade.
Yeah, we got some money.
Dude, get a sack. Incomplete.
That Megatron doesn't look half bad either.
No, it doesn't. I guess
think that's also a leader.
Yeah.
He's got that trailer too. That's the way he should have been.
Well, here's the problem with this: is that you made Megatron a leader, Jetfire leader, but you made both your Optimuses Voyagers.
Hmm.
That's the only. Well, you know we'll see another Optimus, of course.
Yeah, Cameron says don't forget about the development time where these movie figures were in, probably in production for a couple of years before it even came out. This is the last play. Sack! Oh no! We didn't sack him. Tackle that fat fucker, man. Dude, he sacked the quarterback and he fumbles an offensive lineman. The dude's like 6'5", 300-something pounds, and he's just running down the field. I'm like, get that guy. All right, I can turn this off. All right, cool.
What? We're getting a Bumblebee?
3A.
Wow.
They're doing like a little deluxe size. Maybe next week.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just live comment the game. You don't want me to do that? Just me, dude. I tell you, man. Like it is. Like everybody would need blood pressure medicine. Like it is a roller coaster, man. Or even, I watched that Dodgers game last night. That was 7.5 hours.
Wow.
And it wasn't over until like 2:30, almost 3 a.m. It started at like 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We won, so I was happy. There's a game tonight. Yeah, look.
Oh my God.
They just took midget to a whole new level.
Hey there, little guy. You saved me.
That's some skill. All right, and there are a few statues. This is the Prime 1 Studios, so they're going to be doing one. Don't look bad. Frank said no midget shaming. Also 3A, you get your Megatron. Oh, and he's got the little mouth thing, so you can have it all closed up or open, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Meh.
I think that was one of the best Megatrons they ever did.
Yeah, it's my favorite design, but not in statues.
Well, no, not statues, of course. I mean, you're right. The favorite out of all the designs they did for Megatron, that was the best one, I thought.
They're like Iron Man.
Yep.
Keep on changing it. Yeah, like Cameron, like thousands of dollars for these statues. It's like I can't imagine like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get me a movie Megatron statue. Like, that they're changing it every single time. Like you might as well just wait until the very end and be like, okay, which one did I like the best? Unless you just got that type of money to where you can just buy them all.
Sure.
Dude, he barely fit in that case. Look at that.
He's right there at the top of it.
That's not my car. Okay. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, Cameron, that's why you just always buy the G1 versions. And, you always have the best one. Did you guys watch Dakota and Brett's little kind of walkthrough this morning.
Didn't have a chance to yet.
Yeah, there was a guy had all carded the prototypes of the G2 Minosaur.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
They had some other stuff up there that looked pretty rare as well. I know he's bought some statues before, and then he's been able to flip them for like 2 or 3 times what he paid for them a few years later.
Wow.
Like if you buy those premium format, large statues, usually like he'll pay a couple $100 and then he ends up selling them for like $600-700, I think, on a couple of them.
Not bad.
All right, I think there's a few other ones. Imaginarium art. Can I have a G1 / kind of a Cybertron kind of look to him?
I like that.
Yeah, that Optimus is pretty cool. I like how the trailer you got the roller coming out and you got the little thing with the
claw.
Yeah, the claw and stuff out there.
Oh, look at that jazz! Wow.
Well, Rick would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's not getting it down. What if they did a Sunstreaker?
Oh God, I'd be all over that.
You're willing to? I don't think the Imaginarium arts are as expensive as the 3A and Prime 1 Studios. The Prime 1 Studios are usually in that $1,000 range.
Yeah, but the likelihood of them ever making that is almost zilch. We'll stick to like Jazz or Prowl.
Yeah, he's Cameron says Imaginarium art. It's 2 price points, some $300 to $400, and then some $1,100 to $1,200.
How is that all?
So like this Grimlock would probably be in that more $1,000 range because you got a lot more going on with it, with the Grimlock, the base, the Shatrdglassjazz, the wheelie. There's a ton going on there. Here's some more of the Imaginarium art. Just the Seekers, I believe.
I appreciate the detail and the paint apps they put into them.
I remember this one where he's stained over Ironhide.
Poor Ironhide.
Yeah. Like you mentioned, the detail, like even the window where it's cracked and stuff. So
yep.
Basically the same ones. And these are some wall statues, Superfan wall statues. I didn't see a price on these, but these were being shown at the Shanghai Comic-Con. So you've got that Megatron with it looks like just one eye. The heck's going on in here? Oh, that's aliens. Okay. Okay. Cameron said the Grimlock one is $2,200. Jeez. It's nice and all, but I can't even imagine like dropping that money on like something like that. I guess because I'm not a statue person, but
Think of all the MPs you can buy.
Then the only Takara piece I think that we have is these are the ones studio series that they're going to be having coming out in 2019. They said from January to April, so kind of I guess their first wave. And here's your third-party panel. So now we're in third-party stuff. Cold Constructs. So I don't read the comics, so this is where usually Dakota and Rick would chime in and be like, "Oh, this is this," but do y'all know who this is? Is this something?
I thought we'd already seen this before. Maybe
Well,
at one point.
Yeah, well, that's how they do the third party panels now. Is a lot of it's stuff that we've seen kind of.
Oh, I know it was last year we saw the prototype. Now we're seeing the colored one this year. The next year will be out.
Well, hell, this is just a render. Here it looks like. But some other stuff that they're working on. So
I guess this Cold Constructions is a new company.
Oh, okay. Cameron said Satchel is from Transformers Cybertron or Galaxy Force.
It had a cyber key in it.
Okay, yeah, it is the whole truck. I figured it was. I took a glance at these earlier and I saw that. I was like, okay, that's kind of neat. But here's another one, from Fans Hobby. We knew about this one. We've seen this kind of as the process has started.
He's huge.
Hey, what's up, Caden? I like the details. And yeah, so I saw this, so it looks like it's so you can put these figures, display them on your desk.
Mm-hmm. Don't know what job would allow you to bring your toys to work. Okay.
I wish I had that job. Yeah.
I'm sure that like mine when I have my own desk, but like during Halloween and Christmas, like all the ladies in the office, they're always decorating and bringing a bunch of stuff, and I never bring anything. I just have my laptop and my computer and my phone.
Got some Robotech, huh?
It's pretty cool. Build it the way you want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've already looked at that. All right, Gigapower. We've seen this. We've talked about this, with the working lights and everything.
Yeah. I love this one.
Oh, pretty cool looking swoop.
Yeah.
So what scale is that?
It's bigger.
It's huge. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's the Giga.
Yeah, you're looking at a good inch taller.
Are y'all more are you more toy or cartoon accurate? I'm a cartoon accurate guy.
I'm both, really.
Me too. Yeah.
Whatever. Don't cop out like that. Pick one. Pick a side.
I would go cartoon over toy accurate.
All right.
I would go toy.
Go cartoon is what you grew up on.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah. Cameron's going cartoon too.
I guess I'm not voted there.
Your vote didn't count.
What's up, Jonathan?
Oh, that's pretty cool. How the missile has a little fire coming out. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Frank prefers cartoon. Jonathan, Kaden, which one do y'all prefer? If you had to pick one, which one do you guys like to go? Do y'all like to go cartoon accurate, which he was blue in the cartoon, or like red? He was, the toy accurate color. This is not the first character to do that. We've seen it happen with other characters before too. Kaden says cartoon. Dude, just blowing it away. Jonathan says cartoon as well. People that aren't even going to watch this until it goes into video form, they're already saying cartoon.
I wouldn't doubt it at all.
You're going down as the lone guy.
Yeah, so you got the chrome version, and you also have the metallic version on these guys too.
Well, he said that there's only the one version. It's the metallic, not chrome. So that looks chrome to me, isn't it?
It does look chrome.
Yeah, it looks chrome to me.
Yeah, they have two versions. There's metallic and there's chrome. They don't come out at the same time.
Is this two separate figures, or does it come with the chest? You can switch it out like you could have on
they're two figures.
You know that they don't make toys like that anymore.
Yeah.
Well, which company was that did that? They had the swoop. They had the.
They quit doing stuff like that a long time ago. Once they were like, "Hey, we can sell these idiots another head, and they'll buy a completely brand new figure."
Exactly.
And we buy it like the Kylo Ren. They're like, "Hey, guess what? It's gonna be exactly the same, but we'll throw in like an unmasked version. Like, give us another $250." No, not doing it.
They were going to add a scar to his face.
Duke said he popped in. What's up, man? He says cartoon. Let's see. Cameron says no. It has both metallic and chrome.
Yeah.
Both red and blue. But
Exactly.
only one comes with the flame effects, which I believe is the metallic version.
That's correct. Yeah.
Jonathan says, "Is Gigapower the one that takes years to actually release these figures?" Yes.
Yes, it is. Yep.
I thought, because whenever I saw this, I was like, finally, they're finishing these up. And then I think it was Sport that said, no, they still got to do the Grimlock. I'm like, man, they've been doing these for like 3 or 4 years, it seems. And these are the ones that Barrett has bought.
They started over with Swoop. They had a design earlier, and they delayed it. They wanted to redesign it, so that didn't help either.
Well, that looked good.
Yeah.
Magic Square, little bitty guys.
I like these. I just don't have the space to commit to a whole line of midget Transformers.
There you go. Here we go. Throwing that midget term out there again. They're going to think we're racist about midgets.
Little people.
And then here's your blaster.
That looks good.
There's just so many of them doing these things. I just like, if I had to pick one, even though I love G1, I think I would just go with the Iron Factories because I just kind of like how they put a little bit of a twist on it.
Those Seekers are cool from them.
Cameron says these Magic Square figures have amazing quality so far. Oh, look at the little ram horn.
Oh, so cute.
That's pretty cool that he has an actual tape that can eject like that. For being that small.
Yeah, DX9 has their sound wave that can do that too.
I wonder if they'll just come out with a pack of just little cassettes for them. Then you get your Troll Breaker, which will, we got that MP hoist, coming. So Troll Breaker's not going to be far behind him.
Oh man. I'm impressed how good they look for how small they are.
I think I'm going to sell a couple more Masterpiece figures. I'm going to sell the black MP10 and the black MP09B. Get those. Try to get some money for those. It's a pretty nice little transformation.
Yeah. Paint the rims.
Iron Factory. See, I look at those and I'm like, those look cool. And I look at Iron Factory and then I look at this and I'm like, these look like they are just made of like better quality. I don't know. They like Cameron said that, you know, like, hey, these are done really well, really good quality. But then I look at like that, I'm like, wow, that's like another level. Now they're probably Iron Factory is probably more expensive. I know their stuff's pretty high. Like the painted rim, all that paint on there.
Rick would be happy.
Yeah, Rick should get that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not? It's cool.
So Rick should be calling in from the pool anytime now, right?
You keep thinking that.
That's not half bad either.
Yeah, these guys combine, and I think the combiner mode looks really good too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that vortex. Look at how the proportions on this are just so awesome. I want the Iron Factory, but make them deluxe and Voyager, you know. What do you mean not Vortex? That's Vortex right there. Or I don't know if he's a different name for Ruination or whatever, but you know what I'm talking about. Swindle, Blast Off, you know,
Right.
Vortex. You know what I'm talking about. It's not like I called him Blitzwing or something like that.
It is now.
They're all Blitzwing.
That's right. Everyone's Blitzwing.
All right, so it looks like you got a Hound, Wheeljack. Probably I'm looking at the horn, so I guess a cliff jumper and a Mirage right there. Just kind of looking at their little, you know, background thing. So Planet X.
They're still putting stuff out.
They're still doing these you know, from the video game stuff. Their stuff takes a little bit too.
Did they ever finish the Dinobots?
Planet X?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a Cameron question.
I think they did.
I know Fans Project finally did, didn't they? Theirs took a while too.
Yeah.
This thing looks pretty cool. Yeah, Jonathan, I bought the game. It went on sale in the PlayStation Store for like $5 or $10, or I think it was like $10 or something like that. And so I was like, all right, I'll buy it, at $10, just to play the story, because I knew, like, as soon as the game came out, like 2 months after it came out, like there was nobody on the multiplayer anymore, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think it was like a week or two later that they had taken it down because of licensing and things like that. So this is the Planet X one. I thought there was one. So is there another company that's doing the Source? Because I know there's a prototype out there of one. Jing Jang or something.
Close enough.
This is what Dakota likes.
Yeah, this is up his alley.
Megatron.
I don't know why. It looks silly. How does he transform into a gun? Okay, so Planet X and Mastermind Creations are both doing the Source. Is this supposed to be the same type of Megatron that was that BotCon did, that red one?
No, this is the Dragon Megatron.
Yeah, this is the Beast Wars Dragon.
Yeah, Transmetal 2.
Yep.
Yeah, they all look the same to me.
That's because you're not a real fan. You can't deter the difference.
Not in any of the Beast stuff. The same with the Iron Mans. Like, all those suits look the same to me.
I can agree on that one with you.
Unless there's like one of those crazy colored one that I'm like, okay, then that's a little different. Or I could be like, well, that one looks like it has a little more gold, but for the most part, they all look kind of the same. Rising Force.
Rising Force.
Okay, that is very early on there. Man, that's
They're doing Stunticons. Oh boy, another Stunticon. Okay.
Every company, I'm telling you, I've been saying it for years. Every time I turn around, someone else comes around. They start doing Stunticons, Constructicons. So sick of it.
But at least they're doing it in a good scale.
At least they're consistent.
So we get some Mastermind Creations like that. I mean, this is out. People have this already. So,
well, not the top part. Yeah. Sky's coming out soon. It's tempting, but I don't know.
I think this looks awesome.
He'll go great with the Chugs, that's for sure. That's how Hasbro should have made him.
Like that right there, that's perfect, because that's a pretty big thing right there. So that's perfect to go, well, I was going to say against your Power of the Primes Predaking, but I was like, no, they're all Voyagers. Like if they were like deluxe, like the regular other combiners, then it would have been a cool full-size scale, you know? It just looks so clean.
It does. Really cool.
Oh, okay, there's the Mastermind Creations one. Yeah, I agree, Jonathan. That Skylinks that's top notch. Like Hasbro, take some notes on that. You know, give you something close to it.
Yeah.
And Ocular Max, Bruticus. Remember, it was Bruticus, which was the big thing. In the very beginning, it was Bruticus and Devastator that all the third-party companies wanted to do. So that's a pretty nice onslaught right there.
Have they released any of them so far?
I guess we'll see in a second if there's, but all I'm seeing is renders.
Yeah.
That Swindle's really nice.
I think Unique Toys finished theirs, I think. Wow, it's dark.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did come out with a yeah, I've got that Skylinks. He's just sitting up there. I totally forgot. The one that you got picked up for me.
Final Wars.
Yeah. I remember I didn't want them so small.
Yeah. Need a hand? Haha. Yeah.
Oh, so they got all blacked out there.
I know.
I'm going to limb here and say he's nowhere near out.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Oh, and here's the one of the exclusives. The stealth Azalea.
So this is just a repaint of what they gave us a couple of years ago, maybe? Okay.
Yeah, whenever they came out.
This came out once. What?
Azalea's not out yet.
The hell, it looks like one they already put out before. They all look the same.
Well,
that was Toy World.
No, but didn't Mastermind Creations come out with a bunch of fembots? Was it Mastermind Creations? Yeah.
I think that was like around the first year of TFCON US.
Yeah, and Ocular Max and Mastermind Creations, so it's the same.
It's hard to keep track now.
Exactly. Just too much crap.
It's a little different here, though. Fans Toys.
Oh, yeah.
Toys.
Always like their stuff.
Yeah, whenever it comes out.
Bam Zow. This one's awesome.
Okay, so there is a difference. Cameron said these are the masterpiece, where the ones were Chug. Yeah, I remember those being a little bit smaller.
Oh, this is a masterpiece size?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I was thinking, because Azalea is coming out soon.
That's a big bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't help they use the exact same name. This Warpath looks good, though.
I still like my Bad Cube, but I wouldn't mind getting this, too. That looks cool. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, get on it, Fans Toys.
Coming to you in 2020.
Probably.
They didn't take them a couple years, put this shit out.
The end of 2020.
It's number 41.
Yeah.
And then their aerial bots. I like the way they look too. They look really good and clean. Jonathan, I totally understand. Like, I am totally lost with this third party stuff. It's like Cameron, basically, he is the standard. Like, he corrects everything I say, basically.
Cameron's awesome.
Cameron was like, who was Cameron? It was Jonathan McKnight. He's still trying to collect on the Titans Return stuff. Can't keep up with this crap. So much of it. It's ridiculous. Take that.
Yeah.
I got to. This is the bad thing about collecting a hobby is that there's so much of it and you don't know what to collect and what not to collect.
I mean, we're just looking at Transformers so far right now, and even whenever you put in all the different third parties, it really makes it hard to like figure out what you want to get. But then you branch off, and if you're someone like Rick and I, where like my haul today or my haul the past couple days, I bought a Hot Wheel because it was a Batman thing. I got 2 X-Men things. I got some Masters of the Universe stuff. I got some Transformers. I got an Overwatch little thing, some Star Wars stuff, a Hot Toy. Like, it was just a mix of just every little different thing that, and I got some video games. So, I had some nice stuff come in. But again, I'm looking over at some stuff that's been in boxes for like at least 2 years that I've never even got around to opening it yet. I've got at least 100 things on my floor that are just still in boxes. I need to rearrange the collection room. Okay, Brent, so you're probably talking about the same one. That like the little 96 cents one. Yeah. So yeah, I bought one for myself just because I like Batman. I like the animated series. It's a cool design. And then I bought 2 more, for each one for one of my nephews.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about now.
The animated series Batmobile. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked those up a few days ago too.
These look nice.
Yeah, I just hope that they make the connectors for the combine mode sturdy. That's been a problem for these guys. In general, that is, of course.
Well, this is going to be the first combiner for
them, yeah. So I'm kind of worried about how well it's going to keep together, and will they make the joints tight enough for it?
Well, from my experience, the few Fans Toys items that I've owned in the past, that their joints were always solid.
Yeah.
From the very first figure they made, Quake Wave, to once previous or further down the line. Jabber.
Someday he'll come out.
Jesus.
You collect the Hot Wheels. You know what? That's a dangerous area in the toy aisle, man. Those Hot Wheel collectors, man, they're come nuts.
That's kind of true.
Those Hot Wheel collectors and pop collectors.
God damn it, I knew it was coming.
Well, you knew it was coming because it's true.
Pop collectors are some evil bastards.
Yeah, it's easy to get back at them. Just open the box.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this little blind bag Overwatch keychain thing. It was like one of the little blind bags, and it was on their clearance aisle because I just like throughout the year I'll just go through the clearance aisle and look at see what toys are in there, and then if something's like super cheap, then I'll buy a couple of them for my nephews, and I'll just start putting it away for them for Christmas. That way they have like huge Christmas hauls, but I didn't spend like I still spend, but I'm spending still the same amount of money I would have spent anyway. But like they're getting like 5-10 times the amount of stuff, you know.
Nice.
So that's how I kind of did. And I saw this for me, and it was actually someone had done the little thing where they're buying figures, so they just opened the packages. I looked and then I was like, oh, it's Diva. It's one of the ones I wanted anyway. So when I got to the register, the lady ended up giving me a bigger discount. So I only paid like $1.30 for it.
Who's doing this one? Oh, Fans Toys is doing one?
Yeah, this is all Fans Toys.
Holy smokes.
They've got a ton of stuff.
Yeah, they'll be forever before it even sees the light of day.
Wow.
It's number 42.
Nice. Well, they don't release in exact order anyway, but... Not bad.
It's pretty cool.
I have the Bad Cube one, but this ain't bad. This looks better.
I like the way those scale up.
Yeah. And they're doing, what's his name, too? The Doom Buggy guy.
Beachcomber.
Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm. Sweet.
The Megatron gun.
That's cool.
I like his the little accessories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that episode.
That's pretty sweet.
You need to calm that dog down.
Yeah.
Whose dog is that?
Not mine. Mine's upstairs.
Oh, it's both my dogs.
I didn't even know you had dogs. I was gonna say this is why you don't get dogs. You just buy cats. Get cats. You don't even have to buy cats.
I got those too.
I know. The first time I went over to Mike's house, I just saw like he had this like little thing, like kind of a little cat house or whatever, and I saw like there was a cat in there, and one climbed out, and then another one, like they just it was like a clown car. I was like, how many cats do you have? They're all piled up on top of each other in this like little bitty thing.
Yep. 4 cats and 2 dogs, and the one's like 6 months maybe, and he irritates the 9-year-old like crazy. He sits there and tries to kiss her face.
Oh,
she don't like that shit.
I love this picture. I love this one.
Birds.
Well, he was a nature bot, so yeah.
God, what is going?
They're throwing dishes around. See, I like this size. I know they were mini bots originally, but this makes more sense to me if we're talking the masterpiece scale. That looks good.
Yeah, and going back, Cameron was saying, like, looking at that back and not seeing the roll cage and seeing how clean and flush it is.
Yeah, I mean, compared to the mess that Arcos is, that's awesome. Yep. Oh, man, I'm loving those.
Yeah, and then here you got your Stunnicons. That looks nice.
Yeah. I've already committed to the X-Trans bots for this one.
And look at that with the trailer and everything. That is pretty awesome, and how they got it all to scale with that, with that Optimus. That's an amazing job.
And I guess it can fit a car in there.
Yeah, you can see their breakdown.
Yep.
So we've already seen these two guys here, but you got to see the Motormaster. I like it. What's up, Dr. Prime? Why aren't you in here with us, man? Oh, dude, I kind of want this. Just love that 928 Porsche. Actually, I love all those cars. Oh yeah, that was the thing about the Minosaur or even the Motormaster. Yeah, the Motormaster G1 toy, he was one of the stupidest ones. And the combiner was so much shorter than all the rest of them. Well, except for Instructor Dino King. But here's another one of the exclusives they had. They had several exclusives throughout the dealer room. But here's one of them. This one's Fans Project. Let's see what else we got here. Some of these things might be repeats. Here's from the dealer room. So some of the stuff that was on display. I don't know if there's going to be anything new there, but we can check it out. Some Zeta Toy stuff. Oh, and just to there we go. Hadn't started yet. I'm just keeping my eye on it. Sucker looks thick. Is this part of the legs? Is this part of the silver bolt, or is this a separate piece? Because I know there was one company that did that.
That would have to be a separate piece, I would think.
Because those, like, the thighs look thick, and I'm trying to think, like, what part on the silver bolt is that thick? Which company was it that it was a Bruticus, I believe, that they were like, and here's this separate thing. You know what I'm talking about?
I remember. I just remember what company it was.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, his hand at the latch, holding it back.
Trying to get out.
You can't get in here. And that's a nice looking 6-shot. Zeta Toys is the same as the Toy World Devastator and Zeta Bruticus. That looks so pretty.
Got that
This one really tempted me to be like, okay, let me buy a third-party figure again. Because I used to collect them, but then I was like, well, I'll sell some because I needed to sell some stuff because I needed some money. And then once I started selling them, I was like, I just kept on. Yeah. Like, if something's got to go, then it was going to be them. So.
Yeah, this one looks like the cleanest one of the bunch, though, as far as 6-shot goes.
Yeah, because I wasn't exactly ecstatic about the the Hasbro version.
This guy again.
This guy's a little Target Master. And here's from G.I. Joe. You should get this, Mike.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Have you seen the box? The box mimics the one from G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, they did two different versions of this. There's this one for G.I. Joe, and then of course they did a regular red and blue Optimus.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, but if you're a G.I. Joe fan, then you get this one. And that box, man, that box looks beautiful. Like you would display it with the box.
Mm-hmm.
Wish they had a picture of it.
I was just fixing to ask you. There was a picture of the box.
I haven't flipped through here, so yeah. But we've known about this thing. There are pictures out there flying on. Let's see. And no, nobody has a picture of the box. Where's the box? Here's the Planet X one.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. So I guess they're showing you like here's all the pieces that are going to be die cast on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be a heavy one.
That looks really cool. I don't know if I like his mouth like that. It's a little weird looking, but so on their panels, like some of these things, they were just showing like renders, and then here's the real stuff here. Ratchet. These look nice, and I believe Barrett, he collected a lot of Planet X stuff, and the quality he said was really good, but it seems like it's a very niche market, you know? Oh, I mean, maybe they forgot the cards or something, or they got to make the cards somehow, so they just probably threw that out there so people would know. That way, their question wasn't who makes this and who makes this. That way, they could actually like try to sell some stuff. All the Iron Factory stuff.
I think I remember them announcing that big thing a while back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is all.
Oh yeah.
Dakota should get and Rick should get this little baby Tarn to go, or I'm sorry, Decepticon face to go with their Mastermind Creations Decepticon face. I know that's what I would do if I had to figure. And I'd have them holding them, and then I'd make like a little bitty diaper for them and stuff. So
diaper.
I did that for one of my. I took my Michael Keaton Hot Toys Batman, and then I had the smaller 3 3/4 inch. Or was it that one? Or no, it was the NECA Michael Keaton Batman, which is like 6 or 7 inches. And I gave him the bottle from animated series Killer Croc and Baby Doll. And so she came with a bottle, so I gave them that, and then I made like a little diaper or whatever. Oh, we're gonna have a new mechanic. There you go, K-Bar. You are now a mechanic.
Oh, congrats, K-Bar.
Oh, what the hell is going on in here? I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be, but
with a front landing gear to store. He can put it in the cockpit, K-Bar.
So you got your X-Transport stuff. Ooh, that crosscuts, man. That doesn't look very nice.
Nope.
It looks dated.
Is that custom, or is that actually going to be released? Because I know they came out with the skids there.
I don't like that mold.
That one looks good.
Welcome to the Wrench Club.
Yeah. Look at that dream machine.
Dakota would trade in 100 Camaros for just one of those cars.
Wheels are optional, yeah.
All right, make it one of those things that don't transform. This is the Executioner, right, from the Shatrdglassjazz tent.
Yeah.
And doing a little one.
Innocent.
That is very early on right there.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. You got it leaning up so it'll stay standing up.
Well, you can just tell from it's not even a prototype stage, from the, just because look at all the, like material.
It's barely holding together.
It's like resin. I do these shows every other Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then sometimes we do one at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. But sometimes I'll live stream video games.
Oh, there's that fugly one.
Autobot
Spike. Yeah.
That cup doesn't look very good over there either.
No, it does not.
I'm a monster. What have you done to me? You got all crazy in the cartoon.
Yeah, but he was super strong. I don't want to say anything like too insensitive, but like some like kind of special people, like they're like really strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, Spike was kind of special.
Jesus Christ! Look at this thing.
Looks like one of those like those little muscle men.
That has to be mistransformed because he looked a lot better than that.
Dude, the Hasbro one looks better than this.
That can't be right.
I'd go back to the drawing board on this one.
Yeah, leave that in the river in Chicago and keep on going.
No, it's like that's very, very early on too.
Well, if it's a prototype, Dakota will buy it.
He'll buy 2.
All right, so we saw those. Cameron says it has already been 3 years since they announced that cup. They just need to not go forward with it. There's already too many other companies that have like surpassed, that. They just need to scratch it and be like, all right, we got beat. The cup race, we lost it. And let's see, we looked at this already in the panel. There's a little color. See, we've seen all that. All right, here's something. Some jets. These make toys.
Yeah, those are the big toys.
Are they? Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, push it on. Yep.
I saw the Takara ones were on sale. Still need 2 of those.
I hate that the nose cones hang down on their butts. I mean the Takara ones. Because I'm a big thrust fan. I need a thrust. And these just seem cleaner.
I'll always go official. Also, I always think it's hard to judge on like prototypes.
That's true.
Because I could look at this and be like, well, this stuff's not connected properly there, and like it looks like its head's just floating in the air. Like that's all stuff that they'll more than likely fix it.
Yeah. But I agree. I'd rather go official if I can, but sometimes I don't know. I missed out on the KOs. Those were actually improved.
Oh, that lottery that was like 1.5 or 1.6 billion dollars.
Yes, I remember.
I had 4 numbers that were 1 number off. Like if it was like if I picked like 43, it was 44. Like 25, it was 26. Like 4 of my numbers were even if I would have just I know it's a long shot or whatever, but even 4 numbers would have won like a pretty nice chunk.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember the first time I played the lottery, I got 4 numbers, and I ended up. It wasn't no $1.5 million. It was like, like maybe $10 million or something like that. Because this was when I just turned 18, so this is almost like 20 years ago, and I ended up getting like $600. I was like, man, this shit is easy. Never won again.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Cameron, Letterman, have a good one.
And I like these because they are cartoon accurate.
Yeah, these
like
look
that.
pretty cool. Taking them a while to hammer these things out. Make toys.
Finally get back to the headmasters.
Yeah, here's their cross dimension series. I think they got the Galvatron and the Jetfire.
Mm-hmm.
That's stuff that we already knew about. We've seen all this stuff before. We've seen all that before. That's all that stuff's out. I like the metallic colors on that with the red windows. Yeah, that looks pretty. And we just looked at this. Yeah, so and then Jason, he did that. So he did all the little extra paint on this and airbrushing. God, the dude's amazing. That was a Galvatron back there. And a Jetfire. Those cross-dimension figures were.
Oh, it lights up. Nice. Okay.
A couple of the exclusives at TFCON. So you had this guy here, and then this one as well. So for Mastermind Creations.
Bob the Insecticon.
Bob.
That's kind of cool with that.
Little cloak.
Yeah. And then, yeah, there's that. And Mastermind Creations. So we've seen this before. I don't remember that little thing to the right here, though, of them. It's probably all DJD stuff, which is from IDW Comics. So it's not going to be from like any cartoon or anything like that.
Right.
Breakdown Robot.
G2. Nice.
Is that the one that's coming carded for the convention?
I believe so. Yeah, because they were going to have one. Oh, like were you talking about these things? Yeah, Mastermind Creations, DJD, the IDW stuff.
That was that one up there, the breakdown. I could have sworn there was an exclusive that was carded for TFCon Toronto and this one.
This guy.
Okay. So,
yeah, I was just going back to answer
okay,
Jonathan's question.
Ew, excuse me.
Big O knockoff Optimus Prime.
Those G1.
Yeah, and so it looked like their little Fans Project G2 set. God, man, I'm so glad I got rid of this thing. Like, it looked cool, but the transformment.
Gee, look at the size of that thing. So massive.
I don't understand the third-party panel where you've got all this stuff here, where you got the prototypes like sitting out here on the floor, and then it's like, hey, go check out our panel, and it's the same figures, but it's renders, like it's like old shots of like a couple years ago of them. Okay, so it looks like they're recoloring this guy.
Yep. What? They did it again?
I thought the whole thing about this was like at one point weren't they just gonna cancel it because like they hadn't sold enough or something like that, and then they ended up like lowering the price, and then and then all of a sudden now you're gonna do 2 repaints. To me, that sounds like okay. That was more than likely BS in the beginning. That was a sales tactic.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, they were stupid enough. Come on, let's see if we can do it 2 more times.
But they did decrease the price, I believe, quite a bit. Wasn't it more like 150 or something like that? And so
yeah, they were right there.
Yeah, so decreased the price quite a bit. Probably did help out. All right, that's it on that, and I think we've. Oh, here's the Action Toys machine robot.
Okay.
Because I know that Sportimus, he likes all the kind of like the off-brand. So like instead of Star Wars, he likes Star Trek. We like Transformers, so he probably likes GoBots more than likely. Yeah. So
yeah, I'm off the beaten path. No, I do dig these.
It was my parents always knew to look for that Transformers brand. That's what they got me. Grandma's, on the other hand, or even your birthday party, and hey, what do you want? It's like G.I. Joe, Transformer, Masters of the Universe, something like that. And then like you'd have that one kid where the mom was like, "Oh, well, these are robots too. They don't say Transformers, but they are robots." And here they say Zybots or GoBots on them, so we'll just bring them those.
Right.
It's like
instead of going to Walmart, they went to like the Dollar Tree.
Yeah. They're like, well, I know they said this. It's like, look, you could have. G.I. Joes were like less than $3 back then.
Oh, they're like less than $2. They're like $1.90 or $1.86 at Walmart.
Yeah, so I mean, you could have just walked in. Like, that's what I always thought. It's like, look, everybody should be able to, most people would be able to, just get like G.I. Joe. Yeah, I got a couple Rock Lords one time. I was like, what is this? Because I didn't watch GoBots or the Rock Lord cartoons, so like I'm sitting there, like just sitting them there with Soundwave and Rodimus, and like my Metroplex, and I'm sitting here with those 2 Rock Lords, and I'm like, so when do these guys come into the cartoon? I'm just waiting, because it's got to be something awesome to be like having jets and cars and beasts and tanks, and then you got a couple of rocks. Like, what are they supposed to do? They hide?
Yeah.
That sounds boring. Sounds like those new Hasbro bots. Like, oh, do you want a car or a jet or a tank? No, can you get me the Transformers that turn into a donut and a hot dog and a piece of pizza? Yeah. That looks like a mess, but again, I don't know what the show looks like. It looks like something that would be in like a Mad Max movie or something, but maybe it's completely accurate. I don't know. So that jet's kind of neat. And Transform Element. I thought we've looked at this before, but oh well. It's the yeah, we have looked at this before. We looked at this last show. Anyway, there it is.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. That's the Bumblebee one.
Let's see. Anything new? Nope. On that. And then, okay, a couple Toy World things. There, if you want those like weird movie figures.
They're the ones that Hasbro aren't going to give you.
The coolest thing about that tank is it's the one from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yep.
Where I still, every time I watch that movie, I'm like, because he falls down and the right side, the cannon is into the wall. And I'm like, how does the dude get his suspender that is on him wrapped around this to hold him up? Like, it would have to come off and, slip over. Anyways, that's a flaw in the movie. Yeah. I never understood it. This is going to be a limited edition Devastator. So this isn't just some custom. It's going to be a green version that is kind of dirtied up like that on purpose, like battle damage.
They're milking this for all it's worth.
Oh, man. Jonathan, he says, I think my dad's friend gave me a whole box of GoBots because his son didn't want them anymore. Dude, I tell you, me and the neighborhood kids, I've told you guys stories about how we used to shoot each other with BB guns and pellet guns and stuff. Well, you got other neighborhood kids. They're like shooting each other with like Nerf guns and super soakers. We're using live ammunition at each other, but we wore jeans and stuff. It hurt, but we didn't shoot each other in the face or anything. But we also, like, if a kid, we'd be like, yeah, come over, everybody bring your Transformers. And if like one kid showed up with the GoBots, be like, it's the last time you're getting an invite, buddy.
Profiling.
Would you guys, like, let's say you're going to, or even let's say that they were just, you want it. It's like, hey, you can just get a regular green or yellow, whichever one colored you want, that's just done, no battle damage, or one that's done in battle damage. Like, which one would you prefer? Me, at first I look at it, I'm like, that's kind of cool. But I think after a while it's sitting on my shelf, I'm just like, this thing looks like it's been in the garbage, for a few months. Kind of like things to look nice and clean.
More of a battle damage kind of guy.
Battle damage guy?
Yep.
Yeah, it says that looks like Siege times 1 million. Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, so this is also the Magic Square. I think this guy's name is Strongman.
I think he's constipated.
It's a little bitty guy.
Is this also legend size?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all small.
Look how cute he is.
Yeah, and you kind of saw,
Okay.
it's the same company that we were looking at with the Troll Breaker and the blaster and stuff. So, which I think is what these. Yeah, so we've already looked at that and already looked at that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so getting into some action figure news, and I'll kind of go through this. Won't take too much time on it. So these are the 3 exclusives for the Disney store. Apparently, I saw on one of my Star Wars sites, like a couple people said, like, "Oh, I found Zuckuss in store yesterday." So the main date is beginning of next month. So probably next week after. These will be showing up. Anyone that has a Disney store near them, if you find it, will you pick one of each? I just need one of each. So all 3.
Probably 2 because Rick's going to want 2.
Yeah, if you want to pick, well, I mean, all right. Obviously, you would have to have the money already, but yeah, it'd basically be $60, and then $60 for Rick. So, like, if you have $120, I guess, laying around on you, and like as soon as you got them, you just be like, "Hey, I did get them. PayPal me." and I'd PayPal you. So
they be like me in the store. I'd be like, hey, PayPal me that money, or this shit's going back on the shelf.
So I do need one of each because the closest Disney store to me is like 2.5 hours away. So you're getting the archive figures, and the final 3 for year 2019 is the Biker Scout, which I already have 6 of, so I'm not gonna buy that guy. The Yoda, which is supposed to have better face technology, because it's the new print or whatever. I'll take a look at that and see if I'm gonna buy that or not. I'm definitely gonna buy another Anakin because I want to have one where it's nice Anakin and then Evil Eyes Anakin, because I only have one Anakin. But yeah, there's nice Anakin and there's Evil Eyes.
This is good because I missed out on Anakin the first time around.
Caden says, I still haven't seen a Star Wars movie. Man, what have you been doing with your life? What? What are you I don't even know how that can even happen, because like I'm just like scrolling through like my the guide for my TV channels, and there's always somebody having like a Star Wars marathon.
Yeah.
There was one last week where they had every single movie on there.
Phantom Menace was just on last night.
Yeah, so I mean, it's almost impossible to go without seeing a Star Wars movie. They come on all the time. Finally, for your 6-inch Black Series, you're getting a Padme. This was my favorite Padme, but I like the one where a little bit of like she's been in battle, and so like the little bit of the bottom is ripped off. It's showing a little belly. So yeah, but from the same scene. So finally getting her. That's cool. And then this is going to be for Vintage Collection A Chewy. Look at all that articulation, man, for a little 3 3/4 inch figure.
Oh yeah,
it's the same as what they did for the Black Series, it's just smaller. A ton. All right, and I thought these were once canceled, but I thought they were canceled. But apparently they're bringing them back to where the DC designer Bombshells, the Joker and Harley Quinn were going to be a 2-pack. So they canceled that 2-pack, and they've announced that they're bringing them back, these 2, but as individual purchases. So I will be getting them both. They can't stand. You have to buy stands for these Bombshell figures because every single one of them's laying on their backs. So I need to put their stands on them. But they do look very nice. They're 7 inches. And then you have the new announced Essentials, which I was going to get into this line. I haven't bought any of them yet. But they're 7 inches. They don't come with stands. They don't come with extra hands. They don't come with accessories. It's just the figure. And
which is
that's kind of boring to me.
From buying any of them. Yeah.
Yeah, because there was some of them in there that I really wanted. Got Black Manta and Brainiac, and a bunch of different ones. If they didn't come out with the Icon series, I just wanted to continue Icons because I've got all those. Supergirl. She doesn't need any weapons. She doesn't need any weapons or anything like that. But like a Green Lantern with like no effects or weapons, like that's weird, right?
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, or Wonder Woman. Like you're not gonna give me her lasso, or I guess her lasso is right there. Sword or shield or anything like that. So,
or a flight stand for Superman.
Yeah. And this is your, the next wave. So I was going to just buy a case of these, but I don't need that Leia because I'm getting the exclusive one. Plus I want one more of this one here. But anyways, Marvel Legends.
Mm.
So you got the cartoon Loki, and then Grey Gargoyle, and was it Guinnessville or something?
I can't remember his name.
These are
anyway. They're not X-Men or Spider-Man, so I don't care about them.
I don't know who they are.
They're a bunch of losers. Okay, Bart says a girl I work with has only seen Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. Man, she probably thinks Star Wars is terrible. Force Awakens, I like it, but Last Jedi is just terrible. All right, some more Marvel Legends stuff. 6-arm Spider-Man. I don't necessarily want that, but
nope.
It looks like it's going to be the Build-A-Figures, the Kingpin, and I do want him. And there's a bunch of other figures in here. So like Night Thrasher, I definitely want him. I never thought I was going to see a figure of him. I did have a couple of his comics back when I was a kid. I think he's the one that has AIDS or something. It's either him or Shadowhawk, which they weren't done by Marvel. It was like Image Comics or something. Anyways, so I'm excited to get that because that's kind of cool, I think. And then the symbiote goblin little thing. I'd rather have the old Black Cat, but I'll take that one. The Silver Sable is pretty cool. I don't necessarily need the symbiote. And then Puma. I don't even know who Puma is. I had to look that up. But yeah. If you guys are into Fortnite, apparently that's a real popular game. I've never played it. I've watched I tried to watch a little stream of some people, and I thought it looked stupid. So, but they're coming out with figures from McFarlane. Apparently, these are like skins you can get. Don't look too bad. Looks like you're getting all the new McFarlane articulations, so they're not going to be like little statues. You're actually going to be able to pose them, and which is cool. You hate Fortnite? Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I don't understand it because like there's two things that are going on. Like you're building and then you're shooting. Like I want to play a shooter. I want to shoot, I don't want to have to play Minecraft at the same time. But that's me. So NECA, they've got this well house Pennywise. So it's pretty gross looking. Do you guys see this movie?
Yeah.
I passed.
Yeah, I did too. I don't watch horror movies.
Really? Wasn't that bad?
They don't scare me. I just don't have any interest for them.
Oh, this one scared me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I just think horror movies are stupid. That's why I don't watch them. Like to me, stuff that is scary is stuff that could actually be like real life stuff. So like Jaws scares the crap out of me. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because that actually happened, and it's here in my state too. And they've never caught the guy. So all those things.
It is a big state.
Yeah. But like this stuff, like Michael Myers and stuff, like,
yeah, Jason and all that.
Yeah, like that stuff is, but here's the ultimate version by NECA. trying to think of some like some scary movies that like that I actually got scared.
Pet Cemetery?
What was that one called? Pinwise?
Pinhead?
Pinhead, that's it.
That was Hellraiser, right?
Yeah.
I think I've seen parts of it, but again, like I don't go seeking out these movies, and I just don't watch them. I tried to watch a few when I was, I guess, younger, your teenage years, and I was just like, these are all pretty lame. Jonathan says he's been watching nothing but horror films because of Halloween.
Scream. Yeah.
Another NECA thing. They came out with this little thing for the Ninja Turtles. Now they're just doing it for a street scene as well. So this is what it'll look like. So a little bit different there. It's pretty cool.
I'll be back. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Mafex coming out with their blue and green spacesuit variants from 2001 Space Odyssey. It's one of those movies that, well, okay, especially for its time, wow, you know, that they were able to do all that. That's crazy. But like, if you watched it today, it's one of those movies where like, oh, this is to see what this did for making sci-fi movies, you know, for what we have today, it goes back a lot to, you know, thinking this movie. Because it kind of broke the barrier. But it's not one of those movies that I'm like, I've watched it recently and be like, oh, do I want to watch this movie again? Well, not really. You know, because it's slow in times, you know?
Oh, yeah. 2010 was a little bit better.
Also, Mafex, so your 6-inch line stuff.
Black Panther.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Because it's got a different texture. That looks better than the Marvel Legends. And wait till you see the head of the actor. So one, you got the eyes where you can actually see the eyes, and then there's one where they're covered up.
It's almost, yeah.
So covered up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
But okay, so here's all the heads.
Holy
Dude,
smokes.
that looks just like him. Was it Chad Boswick?
Yeah.
Dude, that looks just like him. That is a great job. That's the best head sculpt they've ever done.
Yeah.
But I don't remember this in the movie where you could just see his eyes. I thought it was always like this.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
I mean, I've only seen it once, but dude, they nailed it. If you're a Black Panther, fan, like I think this is the action figure. Like that's the best one. And look at all the little weapons and stuff, or hands. That's so much better than Marvel Legends. SH Figure Arts, that Harry Potter dude, Snape.
Yeah,
Snape?
Professor Snape. Yep. Turn to page 394. That was one of the lines, but yeah.
I've only seen like maybe 20 minutes of one Harry Potter movie, so
More than me.
I like this character.
I saw that they were coming on some channel, so I started throwing them onto the DVR and just was gonna like wait until maybe they all hit because they released like 2 movies every week or something. So I was like, I'm gonna wait till they all hit, and I don't know. Maybe I'll try to watch them, try to get through them, or maybe not. I don't know.
Well, the first two are kind of slow because they're more kid-oriented, but
that's not good.
Starting with The Prisoner of Azkaban, it really changes direction for the better.
This is your SH Figure Arts War Machine.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, but Kate, how old are you? Like, I'm 36, so like whenever Harry Potter came out, I don't even when did it come out? When was the first year?
2002.
2002. So
I think so.
I was 20. Like, man, I was thinking about so many different things other than Harry Potter. 2002. Like Lord of the Rings came out around that time too, so maybe I watched I remember watching Lord of the Rings and stuff. So Kate, yeah, you're 11, so that's Harry Potter is more kind of probably around your age, and those actors and stuff that I guess they were young whenever they started those movies, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So to me, like it just seemed like from the get go, it was like a movie for children, so
well, the first two were, but after that it got a lot more serious.
I know my youngest brother, he actually, when we were going to the reunion, he was trying to tell me and my middle brother, he was like, yeah, there's something Fantastic Beasts 2 or something, and we're like, what, you nerd? I collect toys. Great Twins. So your 1/12 scale, so kind of basically you're like 6-inch area. I saw that NECA had these things back in Target today. They're $20.
Yeah, I remember those.
Which one is this? There's so many different Terminators.
Oh, that's the T3000 or 1000, like that?
No, it's not a 1000.
The 800?
T800, yeah. T1000 is liquid metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't like the clothes, the fabric stuff. See, because here's what throws me off. Like, I know what they're trying to do, but it looks like he's just got like a bunch of like little silver rose pins.
Yeah, and he has a splitting headache. Yeah. I like the clean look like that.
The head's not dead on, but
yeah.
No, it's nowhere near it.
He liked doing that with his finger, though. That's how he killed Connor's parents.
Like, see my finger?
What is your dog's name? Is Wolfie okay? Wolfie's fine. Your parents are dead. That's my favorite part of the
movie. That's talking about being sensitive, right?
Here we got 3-0 Soap Studios, Great Twins, Dame Toyz. So all these like 6-inch style. Coral.
He ain't cool no more.
I've got 3 episodes left on Fear the Walking Dead. Man, that Fear the Walking Dead this past season, man, this thing's amazing. So I got 3 episodes left. Here we get into your 1/6 scale. Here's Pop Culture Shock Some Alice Cooper. Any big Alice Cooper fans?
Nope.
Yeah, this is not my thing. Why has he got a red cup on?
That's what I was just fixing to say. Why is this crotch red?
Must have been some outfit that he wore. Goes with a bunch of different outfits. Or I guess just jackets and hats. Yeah, it looks like it's just jackets and hats. I can't recall ever listening to Alice Cooper. And I can't mess with anyone that messes with snakes. Dude, I see a snake, it's instant kill mode. Wasp and snakes.
There's a close-up of the crotch.
All right, I'm tired of looking at this dude's crotch. So here we have 3-0-16 scale, Captain Phasma. Deluxe version. Not too bad. That face is great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I guess deluxe version you get the jacket. So here you go, sport. Hot Toys. Oh, I mean, no, not Hot Toys. Hot Toys won't make Star Trek figures. This is QMX. There you go.
Yep. Starting with Scotty, and I think Khan too. Yeah.
Oh, I saw in Target the Mego Star Trek figures. They're already on clearance.
Are they really?
Really? Wow.
Well, not just the Star Trek ones. Like, well, they're not huge clearance. Like they were going for, what was it, like $14 or something like that. They were asking like $14 or $15. They're marked down to like $9 or $10.
Not a good sign for a company that wants to make a comeback. Yeah.
Yeah, they got them on an end cap and everything.
The only one I bought was Fonzie.
I saw Fonz, and I was thinking about it because I had the Fonz when I was a kid. But the face doesn't it doesn't look like the old Fonz face. I could tell immediately whenever I looked at it. I'm like, that's not the one.
You should see the one they made for Richie. They gave him a gray hair.
Yeah, well,
they were way off on him. You see Tootie?
The only one I had was Fawn, so
yeah,
and I had some Mr. T dolls.
Hot
Toys, Dusty version. I like a couple songs from Rush.
Deadpool's been getting a lot of love.
Too bad his movie sucked.
Yeah, I didn't really think it was that great. It was cool seeing Juggernaut done good. But
yeah, movie.
What was bad about it?
Just wasn't as entertaining as the first one.
Really?
And I didn't think the first one was that great either. But
first one I thought was really good. This one here, I just thought I just didn't think it was all that great. I think maybe because Josh Brolin playing Cable and Thanos kind of did it for me, but
and Jonah Hex.
Yeah, that's right. Jonah Hex. So when you think of that, and then of course, I'm not trying to profile anything, but Domino wasn't the right character for me. I just a lot of things didn't pan out for me. I was very disappointed when my wife doesn't see very many of these movies, and she didn't even like it. And she watches the hell out of the first one.
That's too bad.
Maybe the third one will be better.
And they canceled Boba Fett movie.
Yeah, I saw that. That's all right.
Here's the what do they call it? Concept art version. This Iron Man. What is it? What is that? 46 or no 56?
Yeah, 56.
Wow, we're that high up in the numbers now.
Whenever the Roman numerals start getting like over like the 50, then I'm start like
because wasn't Avengers with Thanos? What was it? Mark 40 or no Mark 50 now?
I don't know what it was. All I know was nanotech.
It doesn't matter. All the suits look the same anyway.
Yeah.
Red and gold.
Ooh.
Either they come out of his suitcase, or they're in his hoodie, or they fly to him, or he has to get in the back of the suit, or his garage puts it together for him. Why was I mentioned? Because you didn't like the Deadpool 2 movie.
Oh, shit. But she didn't. But she'll watch the hell out of Suicide Squad.
Well, that was done good. You know what? Yeah. The best actor in Suicide Squad, you can tell me if you disagree, or if you're like, well, I'll give them second or third because there were so many characters. Is it Viola Davis as
oh shit,
Amanda Waller.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, she nailed it. She nailed it.
She was a ruthless bitch.
Well, that's Amanda Waller, dude.
Oh, I know. I mean, she played ruthless.
Dude, she's cutthroat.
No, Sarah likes Margaret Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, she would probably be my second. You know, like it was like that was a good part, but dude. Viola Davis, or is it Viola Davis?
Yeah, that's who it is.
Yeah.
It is ruthless.
Dude, she nailed that character. All right, so here's for Rick. He got his Hulkbuster after pre-ordering that thing for like, what was it, like 2 or 3 years?
It felt like 6 years almost.
He had it paid off for like 2 years, 2.5 years or something, because they kept on pushing it back. Well, Rick, they're coming out with accessories. So go ahead and pre-order these. They're due out probably in like 2025 or something like that.
Just have it shipped to your retirement home. Yeah.
By then he'll be on his 3rd or 4th room, toy room.
Fist bump.
Oh, Jonathan says XL is 40. So okay. So L is 50, and then the X is 10, and you put it before the 50, so that means 40, and so then you do the 6. Yeah, so 46. Okay.
I don't condone crotch to face hits. I'm sorry, Caden.
It's see, that's where it's too silly to me at that point.
Now, the best part about that movie, I thought, was the scene they used from Wolverine Origins, where he was doing the blade turn and everything, kicking off the bullets. That was pretty cool, but there was a lot of silliness.
All right. So it's been 2 hours. No Galactic Gumbo tonight because I'm going to watch some Dodger game, and I haven't slept like 26 hours. So usually how these go. But let's go ahead and sign out. If you guys are interested, Monday I might stream either some... Probably not Tomb Raider, but I might just stream some Red Dead 2, just me kind of roaming around. I'm going to try to get a lot of the story missions out of the way. That way I can just like roam around.
Did it finally get downloaded?
Yeah, man, it took like 2 hours.
That's right.
That's what my fast internet. It was like you need 105 gigs to for storage for that game. It came on 2 discs. It was like this disc is just to like partially upload it, and then like after like an hour, and then it's like enter the second disc, and that's the disc you'll actually play on as well.
Thanks.
Yeah, so it's a huge game. But yeah, I'll probably do that, and I'm thinking about shooting some reviews.
Nice.
Maybe Monday or Tuesday. Well, I got like 100 things and boxes just sitting around.
I wish you'd do another store review, toy haul hunt.
Yeah.
I've had people ask me about that. You know why I quit doing those?
Because of the thing on YouTube.
Because YouTube said that we're taking away the editing software to where it was like editing. It wasn't like it was like some complex thing that y'all had. It was I uploaded the videos, and then I could just take them from a folder and be drop here, drop here, drop here, and then transition, and then complete video. And then it would take some time to do that, and then it would just all be done for me. And so it was like so easy to do, and then they've taken that away. So other than that little simple method, I don't know how to use editing software because I've never had to use it. And plus, I'd have to pay for it, which, like, so I was like, yeah, just quit.
Doesn't Microsoft have a free one?
I don't know. But let's go ahead and we're done. It's 80 for June. What? All right. So, yeah, I'm going to head out. So if you guys want to watch some Red Dead 2 stream, I'll probably stream a lot Monday, and then I should have some reviews coming up for you. So let's go ahead and sign out. Mike, where can people find you, man?
You guys can find me everywhere as Just Another G.I. Joe Show.
All right.
And you can find me here on YouTube as Sportimus and on Twitter as Sportimus Prime.
And you can find me G1Xtron on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook pages, the G1Xtron. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.